It's a new day, new year and a new decade. 2020 itself sounds so futuristic, like there are groundbreaking things about to happen, and there are surely some key events to watch out for. To what degree they are groundbreaking, only the future will tell, but for now let's take a look at what the next 365 days will be like across the world. Delhi Assembly elections. Keeping our focus to India, first up are the Delhi Assembly elections in the January-February window, where it is likely to be a bitter rivalry between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Both sides have launched attacks at each other. The Aam Aadmi Party complaining that the BJP throttled the pace of work, the BJP claiming that the Aam Aadmi Party took credit for its work. We are bound to see much more of that in the coming weeks. Next comes the Bihar Assembly elections sometime in October 2020. Already Prashant Kishore, BJP ally JDU's second-in-command, has demanded the lion's share of seats for the party, arguing that it holds greater sway in Bihar. Also, Kishore may be upbeat after the BJP performance below expectations in the assembly elections of Haryana and Jharkhand and the unanticipated defeat in Maharashtra. With Kishore's posturing, it appears Bihar will not be an easy fight for BJP, and there may be some dissent within the alliance with the JDU as well. In the later part of the year, we are going to witness shrill political campaigning with states like Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Kerala, Assam and the Union Territory of Puducherry going to the polls in 2021. The BJP hopes to paint Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Assam saffron and will surely seek to install its own government in Puducherry and gain a foothold in Kerala. The EPS-led AIADMK in Tamil Nadu is a BJP ally, but there may be new entrants like MNM led by actor-politician Kamal Haasan and Rajnikant's much-awaited political debut. Depending on which way they swing, they will either be a challenge or an asset. BJP will seek to cash in on NRC in Assam and hope for another term. It will also hope to reap benefits of an NRC promise in West Bengal and is set to be on a collision course with Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. India entered the new year amid large-scale protests against the Citizenship Act, Pan-India National Register of Citizen and updation of the National Population Register, and these are likely to continue. The top court is set to hear pleas challenging the constitutional validity of the Citizenship Amendment Act. It remains to be seen how the protest and the government's response to the opposition unfolds. Chandrayaan 3 will be India's second try at landing a rover on the moon's south pole, and that is set to happen sometime this year. The first attempt in September 2019 was unsuccessful. The government says everything is normal in Kashmir, but people there still don't have access to prepaid mobile and internet services, and politicians like Mehbooba Mufti and Farooq Abdullah are still detained. Now, while the government has its security reasons behind doing what it did, and we have seen the situation gradually climb down since August, but fact remains, everything is not normal yet. So normalcy in Kashmir will be eagerly awaited. The long-awaited Rafale fighter jets that will significantly boost the Indian Air Force's combat capabilities will finally be inducted to the IAF fleet in May 2020. The first 4 aircraft of the 36 jets that were ordered will arrive in May. And now shifting our focus to the world. The United States is gearing up for a crucial presidential election in November, and a fierce campaign is already underway with Trump seeking a re-election. Already, the presidential elections has run into a controversy, with Trump being impeached by the US House of Representatives for urging Ukraine to investigate his rival Joe Biden in an attempt to slander him and skew the elections in the Republicans' favor. A tough contest lies ahead, of which one of the major challenges would be the emergence of a Democrat leader who can take on Trump. Will UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson get Brexit done in 2020? Johnson has been successful in pushing the withdrawal bills through the Parliament, but he still needs to secure a comprehensive trade deal with the European Union. The UK is formally due to leave the EU at 11 p.m. on Friday, January the 31st, 2020. Hong Kong's pro-democracy protests have entered the new year, with anti-government protesters taking to the streets to march on New Year's Day. The protesters demand more autonomy from communist-ruled mainland China. The protests were sparked in June due to a now withdrawn bill that would have allowed fugitives to be extradited to China. Hong Kong also figured in the Chinese President Xi Jinping's New Year's speech. Developments in the city will be closely watched. 2020 is a crucial year for action on climate change. In September 2019, scores of youngsters the world over marched to demand urgent and meaningful action on tackling climate change. This was the global climate strike, and we can only be sure that the world will see more of these as climate change reality strikes home with freak storms ravaging Europe, bushfires burning through Australia, and droughts hitting many parts of India. And the biggest sporting event, the Summer Olympics begin in Tokyo on 24th July and end on 9th August. Tokyo hopes to host one of the most innovative games till date, and several robots have been designed to assist players, differently abled visitors, and for staff doing heavy-duty work at the venues. Check out the Tokyo 2020 website to know what the games have in store. 2020 is the year of the color classic blue. Pantone has made this timeless and enduring blue its color for 2020, so expect to see more of it on clothes and home designs and products. Pantone describes classic blue as a boundless blue evocative of the sky, encouraging us to look beyond the obvious and expand our thinking, challenging us to think more deeply and increase our perspective. A great message to remember for the new year and the new decade. Lastly, I'd like to remind you that 2020 marks 80 years of the epic movie The Great Dictator. It was released in 1940 but didn't get a wide release until 1941. The movie was directed, written and produced by Charlie Chaplin, and it also starred him. It's an evergreen political satire that through humor condemns fascism and Nazis. A movie that's relevant and worth a revisit at any time.